Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janet. Happy birthday to you.
Natural beauty, you know. Yeah, no, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still, I had to try. Yeah. Oh, yes. Let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry. No. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a
Came out to, right. Thank you for all who came out to enjoy this special night with me. I really appreciate it, and I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
I love you. Everybody that was up here just talked about how they've had like these long relationships with you. I've only known you for like 2 years, but you like made such an impact on me in those 2 years, and I feel so blessed to look forward to more years with you and building our friendship. You're amazing. Delaney, Dimitri, and Alex, you are her world. You are so blessed to have this woman in your life every single day. She's amazing, and I love her. Happy birthday, happy 50th, and many more to come. Love you.
God bless you. I haven't known you for so long. We know each other, let's say, about 3 years at Barclays, and when I first met you at the pantry, and I can echo what someone else said earlier about meeting you, and I admire your long golden locks, and we connected since then. And when I think of you and the person that, you know, have become, I remember the words of the late Dr. Maya Angelou, and I'm not going to quote the entire poem, but this part resonates with me, and it describes me, and it describes you well. It's the fire in her eyes, the flash of her teeth, the swing of her waist, and the joy in her feet. She's a woman, phenomenal woman, that is she. Happy birthday, Janet. Love you dearly. May you have many, many more. Your friend and your sister.
You give us the honors to bless this food, and you can bless everybody in this room too.
Oh, good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Yes.
I'm very happy to be here and to see so many friends and relatives too. So everybody's hungry, I guess. So let's get the food going as we give thanks for it. Heavenly Father, we just want to thank you for this day you give us. We thank you for the blessings of life. We thank you, dear God, for Jesus who gave his life for us so that we can have life. And so tonight as we gather together to celebrate Janet's birthday, Father God, I pray that you would come near unto each and every one of us. Bless everyone who is here partaking tonight. And I pray for this food, that you would bless it, that it will be beneficial to our bodies as we partake of it. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
And the church says,
A lot of us do know that numbers have significance as well as spiritual significance. And I was relaying with Janet a little earlier in the year, and this evening with Nicole. 50 is a very significant number. In ancient Judaic customs. 50 was commemorated by Jubilee, as well as celebratory for the whole year. And that was a time where things throughout life, and as you get older and wiser, you know there's things that you lose in life and you let go of in life, things that just slip out of your fingers in life, and it's just how life goes. 50 is this significant time and space where you recover what's lost. It's called redemption. It's called recovery. This is that space. Jubilee encompasses all of that. 50 is an amazing number. It's not just the new 30, which I fully agree with. It is spiritually a time of recovery. And that is a space and time that those who are, 20, 13, knowing that's something to look forward to, that 50 is a great time, great space. If you're 40-something and you're not looking forward to 50, it's amazing. 50 is a time of recovery, redemption. It is an amazing space. Happy Jubilee, Janet. Woo!
On what this woman means to me, because she was there on many times of my rites of passage. What I mean by that is, typical, during the summers, I would have to go to my cousin's house and hang, and there I would learn the importance of doing my nails. There were the times where I would learn how to do my coif and my hair. But there are two things that I'm remembering, and I was starting to share with Carol, I believe, is that I remember one summer coming to their home, and Janet took me aside and said, I need to sit you down for a serious talk. And I was like, oh my gosh, what? What's going on? She goes, no, sit down. And I realized that I was going through a baptism. Why I say it was a baptism is because she pulled out the album Purple Rain and said, I know you know nothing of this man called Prince, but I am going to teach you today. I know she doesn't remember this. Why you need to understand that this album is the best album of all time, and that I have to not only teach you particular songs on the album, but I need to teach you the choreography. Because this is what happened in the cousin's house too. I learned how to dance with my cousins, right? This is what my cousin means to me. The other memory, which my family always talks about, I call it my Brookout year. It was the first time I was allowed to come to New York without parental supervision, under my cousin Janet's care, and yet there was another place of rites of passage to go to my first nightclub in New York. So I'm from Ottawa, y'all, Canada, and I was like, great, I pulled out what I had, and she's like, nothing of us up. My cousin cannot go out into town looking like country bumpkin. So I got the hair did in New York. I got the hair spoiled. Got my nails done, and even though they came back saying it was my idea to wear the cat suit, it was from Janet's closet that I got the cat suit, right? Those pictures didn't come out till a decade later, where my mom was like, what is this? I said, don't worry about it, Mommy. We had a really good time in New York. So, you see, this is what Janet means to me. Rites of passage. So I want to go now rightfully to the other cousin who got me into a lot of trouble, along for her to say a few words about her sister.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm not even going to look over there because I don't want to cry.
I'll hold you, It's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I'm talking about, family. Family, you have to talk to your sister. You don't have to look over there, but talk to your sister.
So I'm not going to look.
No, don't look. Oh. Come on, guys. Yes, give her a round of applause.
My sister is my best friend.
Hold on, can you lower the music completely, please? Thank you.
without her, I don't think that I would be here and be who I am, because I know it is with her encouragement and with her strength and with her words of encouragement that I am the person that I am. I call my sister every day. Well, I used to call her every day when she worked at in Stamford, but now she got a new job, and the phone connection is not so great, so I don't get to call her every day, but I used to call her every day. We've done lots of things together. Some of them I can't talk about right now because my grandma's in the room.
Well, this is, you know,
And I'm
share a little bit like what I did.
well, I'm considered the good one, so I don't want to tarnish my grandma's image. So I just don't want to say all the things that we did together, but we've done some great things together. Words cannot describe how proud I am of her. Those of you who know her for many years know the struggles that she's faced. I think it's a testament to who she is, that she's raised such great kids. Well, hold on. I say that, but I also have to take some credit because I too helped to raise those two. So I take a little bit of credit, but a lot of it goes to her. But for the fact that she has all these people in this room that come from all walks of life is a testament to who she is and how she has impacted each and every one of us. I say this for myself, and I know that each and every one of you can also say this. She is a person who will give you everything that she has. She will do without, and she will go that extra mile for you and beyond. And for that, I ask you to stand and give her an applause.
Woo! Everyone stand.
I see it. Trust me, I got it.
We're gonna have many moments like this. I can't get to absolutely everybody in the room. This is why I'm focusing. So I wanna go over here because there was a posse that I met earlier. This posse let me know from day one they were Janet's crew. Is that right? Okay, so I know, madam, you can come here. You was one. Lady detectives, come here. All of you guys here. Is it all of you guys here? I don't see you, I don't see you. Tell me.
Carly.
Okay, why is everybody standing? I know this is Oprah time.
Oprah time.
The original Bachelor crew. Come. All of you, come. We have to do the interview. Come on in. I'm serious. Is there anybody else missing? Okay, we'll deal with these three right now. Because you guys let me know that you were Janet's crew from day one. So I need you guys to tell me about this.
Janet, well, it's been many years, but I would say close to 30. Janet was there when my twins were born. My twins are 27 now. I was there with Dimitri when he was born. Dimitri and my girls hang out together. Me and Janet partied together. We did a lot together, right? I won't even mention. But Janet, I'm so proud of you. Well, welcome to the 50 Club, I have to say. And yes, Janet is, I don't know, a superior woman. I love Janet like a sister. Janet's been around me for many years. My mother and father loved Janet, loved Dimitri calls my mother and father grandma and grandpa. I mean, we're all one family.
Yes.
And lots of times Janet would leave Connecticut and come to New York and say, Rose, I'm in New York. She'll come meet me by my mother's house and we'll just sit there and talk, and she'll give me the little rundown what's going on. I'll tell her what's going on in my life. When she told me she was keeping this party, I said, you know what? I had to take off. I work on Saturdays. And this is my first Saturday in 8 months, believe it or not. But Janet, I love you. I'm so proud of you. Your accomplishments. Keep up the good work. Love you, Janet.
introduction. And Janet, well, I'm not really a big speaker, but I know Janet before she even had one kid. And from the day she came from Canada, we've been hanging until now. We go to the hairdresser together, we party together, a lot of stuff, until today. So Janet, I want to say happy birthday and I love you.
Hi, my name is Colleen. I'm not a big talker, but I know Janet for the past 32 years. We used to live together. Janet know my secret. I know Janet's secret. We do everything together. We used to run red people red. Love people. And we do everything together. We are like sisters. When I have any problem, I call her and we talk. When she have a problem, she call me and we talk. Janet, I love you. Dimitri, I know you before you even born. And I know, what's her name? Okay, from everything. Janet is my everything. She's like a sister to me. Love you, Janet. You know that, right? Love you, boo. Mwah, mwah.
Can we give it up for the DJ for the Sonic? I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way and that way because I'm sure everybody in this room wants to talk about Janet. But you know what? Not everybody did I have a chance to talk or find out things, you know, like the original Bashment crew. But I'm gonna come to this very dapper gentleman here. With the next calf that I like so much. And can you let me know who you are again for the room and how you know Janet and either sharing a memory or bestowing some wisdom, anything.
Well, I ain't got much to say, but I know Janet for a while back now. We were like 20 years yet. Yeah, but I had a little talk about parties and Bashment. I know her from church. She also has a spiritual life. Don't mind see Janet, she's a church girl. She believes in a greater being. She believes in God. And I met her in church. She was very active in church. She still goes to church now. Every now and then, Dimitri and Renee, they all go to church with her. And so I just want to expound on that part of her life. It is very spiritual. The path that plays to God and is encouraging her. And she sees like the golden rule, do unto others like they do unto you. So I applaud her and look how she has aged like red wine. She looks very fine. You know what I'm saying? She's the best part of her life is now. So like we're saying, life begins at 50. Like you reflect, you reminisce, you remember, and you stop a moment to just pause and look at life.
Grandma would want that emphasized, because Grandma raised Janet, so you're very true. And thank you for putting me in my place in my ways of accentuating. Now I know the next group of people may give me a look, but I have to herald the three that were the first to come. And I want to say thank you again. I know I publicly acknowledged you before, but the ones on time need to shine. See how it rhymes? Yeah. So, I'd like you guys to stand up. I want you to tell us how you know Janet. We have to herald them again. They've been here since 6:30. Do you guys enjoy the today? So you want to start? Yeah, please.
I met Janet 16 years ago at UBS when we worked together for many years. And I have to say, I never met someone more dedicated to her children, her family, their well-being, her hard work. It was very inspirational to me. I had both my children while I've been working at UBS. She's known me through both of my pregnancies and both of my kids, and I learned a lot from her. And what she does for her children, the work that she does to give them the best life possible, has really been incredibly moving to me over the years.
she's very particular in who she picks as her friends. And I've watched from afar and watched what Janet does, and I am also very proud of what she does as a parent, because as a parent, it's the most important job you'll ever have. That's all.
I also know Janet from UBS. Janet and I worked very closely together. I guess I started right after you came back from maternity, from having Delaney, and you were not very pleased to help me learn kind of what we did. And I know I kind of gave you some years of grief, but over time we went from being colleagues to being friends, and you introduced me into your family, into your life, and you know, I'm grateful for you sharing that part of yourself with me. Thank you.
I'm trying to work the room as fast as I can. Before we get back to some family testimonials, I want to acknowledge the young people. Yes, young people. I want to acknowledge the young people here who are also celebrating. Now, I'm not going to necessarily pinpoint, I'm not touching the family right now because I'm coming to you guys specifically. Who can come on the mic right now? At least two people, two young people to celebrate. I knew it was going to be you, you know.
I did too.
Oh, well, for me, I don't know her as Jen, I know her as Delaney's mom. So, well, we haven't had many interactions, but the one that we did have was when I helped her with the groceries, and she'd always be really nice and always have a really kind smile on her face. And well, yeah, you're really nice to Delaney. She talks about you sometimes. Sometimes she's frustrated at you. She gets your looks. Yeah, she's very pretty, which is like you. And yeah, just happy birthday, and I hope you. Wait, God bless you. Yeah.
Good job. Another round of applause for the young people who also came to support Delaney and Dimitri. This is a testament. There's not too many kids that necessarily want to bring their friends to mommy's thing. Now, I'm coming over here because, you know, this whole, actually, I don't remember you, but it's okay. That's all right. But all of this table, I think we had some interaction. It was really wonderful. You guys came in very jovial, very excited to be here. I'm hoping you guys can either share a memory or just give a well wish, because you guys came, all of you. You were here early as well. Or on time, not early, on time. On time. So I'm going to start with you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kathy.
Hi Kathy. Harrison.
And the first time Janet and I interacted with each other was probably when our kids were at Mark of Excellence Preschool. And I remember looking at Janet with these long golden locks, and she was tall, and she had heels on, she was off to work, going off to work, and thinking how gorgeous this woman was, and she just always had an air about her. And we didn't really become friends then. Maybe when the kids went to Waterside, that we really became friends. And she has a special spirit and gift that is like no other. She's always encouraging me. She is a spiritual person. And she's just a really good person. And I appreciate her in my life. We don't talk all the time, but when we do talk, it's always a long time. And she knows I'm there for her, and I know she's always there for me. And I love her. Happy birthday.
Janet is a wonderful, wonderful person. In the Webster Dictionary of a friend, Janet's picture should be there. She's wonderful, she's great. We used to sit in her living room watching TV, eating junk food. watching movies, and I disappeared for a while. And I pick up my phone and call her, Janet, be like, hey, what's up, babe? She's wonderful. She's a great friend, a great listener, a great person to talk to. I love you, Janet. 50, the best
Hi, Janet. So I'm here because of my sister-in-law, who Janet pulled out of her cocoon, because that's where she stays, and I have to piggyback off of you. My sister-in-law is very selective who she brings home. So I don't know very many of her friends except Janet. So, of course, I embraced her when she came to my home for a barbecue. And I'm very grateful for her because Shelly has nothing but positive things to say about her. She keeps her company, which I'm blessed to have you in her life. And I want you to know that 50 is fabulous on you. You wear it very well. God bless you, and keep leaving positive imprints on people's lives so that when you get to the pearly gates, he can say, job well done.
Hi, my name is Marie. I don't like public speaking. This is hard. But I will do it for Janet because she has always been there. Our daughters met in preschool and we have been friends ever since. So about 13 years, I believe. We've been good friends no matter what kind of problem I have. I can always call Janet and she helped me straighten it out. She is a really good person to be around. She loves her family, definitely sister. Carol, always hear about her, so I know Carol through Janet. Yes. And I totally understand her tears. Love her kids, they're wonderful kids, and I just love her. She's always been there for me to help me out no matter what, and she's always answering that phone, so. I appreciate you, I love you. Welcome to 50. Not that I'm there yet, but you look great. You look good. Huh? Oh, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And sorry that Maya spit up on you. And she took it very well.
Okay, I'm very cognizant of the time. And you know what? I'm feeling in this room like absolutely almost everybody wants to be on the mic. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the energy and I'm going to come there. What's the time? 9:55. So before I get onto this side, which I am, as I said, if I feel the energy that almost absolutely everybody wants to say something. That's a testament of how amazing and wonderful you are. I do want to call up the kids. Right now, come beside me. Yes, the kids. Everyone give them applause again because they look like they need some encouragement. And I'm going to pass the mic to you guys because you guys need to do an ode to Mom.
Well, you know, Janet is my mom. I was gonna finish my sentence. So, you know, I know her as mom, and
Okay.
Hold her, hold her, hold her.
You can do it, Mama. Take your time. Take your time.
And well, I've known her my whole life. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm turning 15 next week, so I haven't been through very much in my life. But what I have gone through, she's always been there for me. And I love her with everything in me. And I wouldn't want anyone else as a mom. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize, baby.
And there's quite a few times that, you know, I'm growing up, I get angry at her, and I just want to let her know that no matter what hurtful things they say, that I always love you, because you know you're my mom.
Okay, Janet, mother. You know, she's not my biological mother, but I think of her as a mother. So, I've known Charlotte my whole life. Not really when I was young, because, you know, I don't remember that, but, like, she was always there for me, always thinking about me. So caring and loving and all these things. She's so amazing. I love her so much. And, y'all, I'm gonna cry. I just love you so much. You're so inspirational, amazing. Slash spun all off. BG, come say something.
So we passed the mic to this eloquent person. Every single thing I have done in my life, every inch of this world that I have had the wonderful opportunity to see has been because of you. Every plane I've flown on, every person I have met, all of it, I feel like they should thank you for being able to have met me. Everything that I am is because of the things that you've taught me. Grace, eloquence, all of my intelligence, like everything down to the way that like my brain works, all of that is because of you. Even the blonde, obviously inspired by you. And you don't even have the knowledge of what people say about you when you're not there. The amount of people who haven't even met you that want to meet you simply because they've met me, and that's because of you. No, there's like never been a moment in my life where I've thought I wanted a different mom. Yes, there have been many moments in which we fought and in which we disagreed, particularly as I've gotten older. But there's nothing that would make me love you any less. There's nothing that you could do that would make just the ever-flowing love that I have stop flowing for you. There's like, even the tattoos on my finger, like this is for my mother. Like, it goes above where whoever I would get married to would go. That is held above anybody else. And so I want you to remember, at the end of the day, no matter how far I am, 3,500 miles away, 5 feet away from you, I will always love you until the day that I die. And everything that I am is because of you. And I thank you for that. No scrappy right now.
Round of applause for the children.
I just want to say thank you, Janet, for everything that you've done. You're like my second mother.
There's our first one.
Hi everyone, I'm Lynn. I met Janet, I think 7 years ago. And like Star said, Janet take care of her. We leave the country quite frequently. And Star stay with Janet. And we never have to worry because we know that she's good. And even now that she's gotten a little older, she still wants to run to Janet because Janet just always make her feel comfortable, free. But Mom, I guess I'm a little too tight. But Janet allow her to be free and to be who she is, and we love you. We love you. And we appreciate you. It's very important that Star have somebody to look up to that looks like her.
Yes.
That's very important, especially in this time and the environment that she's in. We want her to always know that, yes, there is a Black queen. And Janet always challenged her mentally and emotionally to always be herself, never to apologize, to be true to herself. And for that, that's beyond anything that we can ever ask anyone for. Just for our daughter to be around somebody that's positive, that's influential. She looks at Dimitri as her big brother and Delaney as her little sister. And you know, Janet, it's not an easy road, but we're good. We're good, and we appreciate you, both me and Ramsey. And thank you for everything, and keep on living your true life. Because 50 never looks so damn good.
Thank you so much. I want to acknowledge that Star was supposed to be a part of the royal procession. So everyone give her a round of applause because she is a part of the royal family in this room. Okay, before they get upset with me about dessert, I have to do this. So Auntie C needs to come. Auntie C needs to come. Come, Auntie. And then after Auntie C speaks, I am going to ask the Queen to speak to the matriarch. So it will be different as opposed to having Grandma. Grandma will probably say something afterwards, but yes.
I don't do public speaking. I know Janet. How do I know you, Janet? She's like my daughter. Janet, she will say she's my favorite niece.
That's not true, but only for today.
But Janet, you know the real story, right? I love her. I don't have any kids, so like all my nieces and nephews are like my own kids, my grandnephew. I love her. She's a woman of class. She's grown up to be such an admirable young lady. I can still call her a young lady, even though she's turning 50, or she is 50. She has a beautiful spirit. She's loving, she's kind. If I need anything, Janet, I need a dress from New York. She'll get it for me and send it UPS or whatever you need. But you can call on Janet anytime, anywhere. She's a lovely, lovely lady. And Janet, I love you so much, and I hope you still continue to be the beautiful young woman that you are.
You see, in our family, we don't age at all. That's Auntie C, everybody. Give her another round of applause. That's my auntie, Janet's auntie. So Janet let me know before I break, because I have to break so that the dessert and stuff can come out. I'm getting pressurized. Janet let me know that in this instance, she just wanted to partake a few words to the matriarch of our family. And I don't know, I know Grandma's already shaking her head saying she don't want to say anything. So Janet, do you want us to come over here, or do you want to do it here? Like, do you want to do it by Grandma, or do you want to do it here, in this way? How do you want to do it?
By Grandma.
You want to do it over here? Okay.
Uh-oh. You're gonna make everybody cry right now.
Well, this week has been so busy for me. I'm supposed to write up a little speech, but I think I'll just tell you
what it is you mean. I don't think I could be here if it wasn't for this woman right here. I can't say a speech, I'm going to cry because my eyelashes will fall off. Me too, I'm not going to cry. But suffice it to say, the woman you're looking at here, although she didn't birth me, she is my mother. You may look around the room and notice that you don't see my birth mother. And it doesn't matter, I don't feel that I'm missing anything because this woman right here will be 90 in August. I'm sorry.
Why you talking about her business?
And she made the brides come for my birthday. I don't think I would be here without the prayers of this prayer warrior here.
Yes, amen.
Right? It said that you should raise a child, right?
Train up a child.
From his old, you want yes. So I hear a lot of my friends and loved ones here saying that how much love I have, but I don't think I would even know the definition of love if it wasn't for this lady here. And I feel like our family is so blessed, Grandma. There's nothing in this world that you could ask that I would not do for you. That's why you're going to ask me. But every day I pray, and I know you pray for me, and I know you pray for my son, for Dimitri, for Delaney, wherever they are. And it's been difficult being in the U.S. with all my family in Canada, but I know that you're just a phone call away. And I have many great friends, but you're the one that's taught me to be the woman that I am. And it's just been a blessing to be around this mom, just to even have, I don't want to cry, I told you. To even have journeyed the distance that I've journeyed away from my family, and to know that your love is what's kept us together, Grandma. That is what's important to me. And I thank you. And
let's say I have a lot of grandchildren. And we're grandchildren. She always did the favorite one. Hey! 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 Always did the favorite one, you know. And each time she called, Mama, how you doing? How you doing? Yes, and I talk and I encourage her in any way and every way, spiritual and physical, because we need both physical and spiritual to get along. So I'm glad for the lady she is today, and I pray that she will continue to grow spiritually. That is what I pray for most, the spiritual part of life. That you grow spiritually, get to know God better each day, the one who takes care of us, give us strength, give us help, give us everything we have. And so for that reason, I pray all the time for her and encourage her, and I know that whatever she is today, it is by the grace of God that she's in this situation or this position. And I hope she will continue to strive on to higher place and higher grounds in her life, because she has come from a mighty long way, and God has blessed her. And I love her. I love all the grandchildren, but sometimes they say you have favorites. Oh, who's one of the favorites too? I know. That's all her. Karen is here too. Grandma, and there is so many. They will get so upset. So I have to just bestow my blessing now on Janet, and she's right here. All right. God bless every one of them, and I pray that success for them in life as they travel through life each day, and that the children will be successful too as they grow and come up in life. So all the best. Take care.
Well, it's befitting because I'm having a lot of eyes on me to hear from, well, she's known as mom, grandma, and great-grand in this room. So we have to continue by getting the dessert out, and then from the dessert, I know music and stuff and festivities must begin, but maybe we can find little breaks here and there if people need to do so. We'll see.
If I home tear on the one cockatoo, one thing for sure, the two of them crazy, because they're in love with the same lady. One shy, one get butterfly. She will drive them crazy, and that's no lie. Me wonder which one of them she love, which one of them she love, which one of them she love. Me wonder which one of them she love. Darling, why does my heart skip a beat every time you pass my way? I get tongue-tied and choked up inside. I can't find the right words to say. Call me, anytime you want me. Call me, and I'll be there. Call me, anytime you want me. Call me, and I'll be there. When you're feeling down and out, and you don't know what it's all about, just pick up your phone and dial my number. If you don't wanna call me on the phone, or you don't wanna be alone, then baby you can come on over. Call me, anytime you want me. Call me, and I'll be there. Girl, you're the only thing that matters in my life. I should die for you and treat you right. You got no cause to treat me cold as ice. Ooh, girl, long as I'll be giving my love to you, you should be giving me your love too. You just keep on playing like a fool. Don't be cruel, don't, cause I will never be that cruel to you. No, don't be cruel. So girl, you need to change your attitude.
Champion bubble, yeah. Bubble with the pictures, alright. Champion bubble, yeah. Bubble with me tonight. Love the way you squeeze me. Yes, I love the way you romance me. I love the way you own me. Baby, me, I beg, don't release me. I'm a champion bubble, yeah. Bubble with the pictures, alright. Bubble, I want you daddy. Bubble, baby, say.
Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there when you need me. Just call and receive me. Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there. Now any other day I would play cool, but I can't now, cause I want you. Sitting up top, I get to style, and I wanna go for a little while.
It's a while since I've been trying to get it on.